можете поближе подойти, да.
Okay. You ready? No? You ready?
Ready? Yeah.
Okay. И снова приветствую всех посетителей портала goodgame.ru. Перед нами знаменитый варкрафтер, игрок из Кореи, под ником Remind, с которым мы сейчас пообщаемся. So, hi from the Russian community and from the website goodgame.ru. And my first question would be, what are your impressions overall from this WCG?
Um, my impression for this WCG, to be honest, was a little bit worse than last year. The organization or something like that. Yeah.
Could you tell more details? What was so bad?
Um, what was so bad is um, they don't really care of players. You know, players have to take care of themselves. Um, be on time for the match or food or something like that.
Why do you think they do that?
Why they think they do that?
Yeah, why organizers treat players so badly?
I don't really know why they did it. Maybe it's because so many people around here and they can't take care of their players. I don't know.
Could you tell about your preparation for this tournament? Like, how did you practice and with whom?
Since I don't play that much Warcraft 3, I just watch some replays of enemies, analyzing, and I didn't play that much, so I didn't really expect for myself to get good results. So it's okay. I lost.
You live in China now, right?
No, I live in Korea.
But you've been living here
Yeah,
for some.
until last year, and this year I'm living in Korea. I stopped living in China.
Could you tell why did you move to China last year and why did you move to Korea after that? What was the reason?
Since I joined the team, the Chinese team, they asked me to come to China and practice together and live with Chinese teammates. So I did it, and I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed the time I live in China. And after that, I got homesick and something like that, the food or a family. So I stopped living in China and now I moved to Korea.
What was the schedule in eHome Team House when you lived there? What was the day like?
They like just playing game and eat and sometimes hang out together, drinking, KTV, karaoke.
How did you communicate with your teammates? Do you know Chinese? Did you try to learn it?
Um, in the beginning, I had some trouble, problem communicating with them because my Chinese is not that good, but I start learning. I mean, I try to learn Chinese, some Chinese simple Chinese, and then finally I could speak a little bit good Chinese, and I had no problem communicating with them.
You're one of the few Korean players that could speak English. Could you tell how did you study it when you started to learn it, and why is it so hard for other Asian players to speak English?
I think it's all about trial. I think if they try to learn, and if they eager to learn and want to have some communicate with foreigners, they can study well. But I don't think they want to do it. Before I really want to communicate with foreign players, so I start learning English.
Back in the day, you and Soju were like one of the best 2v2 pairs in Warcraft 3. What does he do now, and do you still get together with him?
I don't get together with him, but I contact him and talk with him sometimes. And what he do now is playing everywhere and broadcast, casting his screen, playing everywhere, League of Legends, and he earn okay money there, you know.
And speaking about broadcasting, many players now stream their games. And should we expect at some point that we could see your stream?
I don't really wanna broadcast my game. It's not very interesting for me, so I don't think so.
Okay. Uh, at some point when StarCraft 2 was released, you tried to switch and you played quite a lot of it. Uh, why didn't you stay in that game? What went wrong? And do you plan to maybe switch to it now after WCG?
After WCG, yeah, I tried to play StarCraft when it came out last year, but I tried to be qualified for some match like GSL, but it failed so bad. So I talked to myself, I think this game is not mine, so I stopped playing, and now I barely play StarCraft 2. That's the reason. And after WCG, I had some interview with Chinese website that I quit Warcraft 3 after this WCG. I stopped playing Warcraft 3 after this WCG. Maybe it means I quit pro gaming, you know. Yeah.
So, what are your plans for the future if you quit pro gaming?
First, I wanna have some rest and have some time, um, clear my mind, and maybe I have some work or join army or do other jobs besides esports.
And the question about Korean army is like very interesting for Russian people. Could you explain like how does it work? What is the age you are you must serve until what age and stuff like that, like the system of the military system of Korea.
Um, from 19 to 30, you have to join the army for 2 years, and you barely have holiday there. Maybe one time, 100 days, you can have a few days holiday, and 2 years is pretty long, and you don't have the free time there. You have to work or train and just do what they order to do. Like a jail.
And going back to this tournament, how could you comment on the results and like the outcome of it and Ted winning the title?
Sorry again.
I mean, just your comments on the results. Who got to the final? Who got eliminated? What do you think of the games?
You mean the final match?
I mean, every match.
Every match.
What have you remembered?
First, in my group stage, the first game was Moon against Sky, and Moon, I couldn't watch the game because I was playing too, but I heard he won Sky very easily, and I was so shocked about the result because Moon never nearly don't play, Warcraft 3 for 1 year, and as I heard Sky played Warcraft 3 every day, practice so hard, but he won. Moon won the game. I was so surprised. And the final game, TD against Fly, I thought maybe Ted have stand some chance, but Fly nearly never lose, to undead players. So I was so impressive of Ted. He won the champion.
When I was watching the final game at the stage, I got a feeling that the game is still amazing, that it got basically killed a bit too early, and if there were more updates and patches, the game could still live on. Do you think that there was it wasn't right to get rid of Warcraft 3 that early.
In the final match?
No. I mean, don't you think the game was removed from the tournaments too early? That is, it still has the power to entertain people.
That's true. A lot of people in China still have passion for Warcraft 3, and a lot of fans, love to watch the players game match. So it's too early to remove, as you said, the Warcraft 3. I'm pretty sad.
Thanks for taking your time. It's been great to have you here. And your final words to the Russian side, goodgame.ru, the whole Russian community, and maybe you even could share some memories from of your trips to Russia.
Maybe this could be the last interview for me, and I really appreciate that watching my game and cheer for me. I know Russian fans on the website for a long time, and I know they have really high passion for the game, and I want to say thank you very much to them, and I hope you enjoy the game as always. Yeah, even if I quit the gaming.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.